fog rolls into the field, obstructing the warrior's vision and separating the heroes. Struggling to find each other in the abyss, swords begin to clash as the warriors turn into mortal enemies.
Paul is amazing to work with. Our students, this is a general education course, so our students have little or no experience with performing. Paul had all of them up, all of them involved, all of them performing. He had them using their life experiences to develop creative pieces out of. And at the end of the day, I think the students learned an enormous amount that they were then able to use.
I felt like if I taught contemporary politics, that students would tune out. And so I thought that if people were telling their own stories about work, because the course was really concerned with questions of work, that I had a better chance of getting them to really sort of absorb the ideas. And they're very abstract, complex, and provocative and controversial ideas. So I took a leap of faith that having artists come work with us would make a big difference in how easily the material was assimilated.
Maureen said to me, Paul, how can I make this material in this course come alive? And I suggested, why don't we come up with a prompt that most of the students can relate to? So we agreed on this. Have you or anyone you ever known experienced discrimination while on a job? And one particular story resonated for me. A young lady was talking about every time she needed to go to a restroom break, the male manager clocked her. And when she came back, he let her know that she was gone for too long or something like that. And yet when the guys went to the restroom, they took their time, they had a cigarette break, they talked to the male manager. She said, that was my experience of discrimination. And after she finished speaking, this young male student looked at her and said, that really happened to you? Suddenly the course material came alive.
Watching him work and break it down into exercises, and then watching him help my students take their stories and build them into composites. They were also so fully engaged and they were having fun that it was a joy really to watch. There's nothing like telling a story to learn things that are foreign.
So at the end of the day, what did the students learn from telling tales? They learned that there's more than one way to understand course material, there's more than one way to understand themselves, and more than one way to understand the world around them. And professors have told me, who've used telling tales in their courses, that it creates a sense of community in the classroom. A sense of community that takes advantage of all the different backgrounds and experiences that students can bring to a class and puts it to use in a positive way to create a better learning environment.
Working with Paul is going to yield unpredictably, unexpectedly fantastic results.
By the time they left, they weren't just, colleagues or collaborators, they were really friends.
In the process of doing this work, they've discovered something about themselves that will be with them the rest of their lives.